No problem. Well, that's fine. All right. Get into character as DM. Okay, gang. Thanks all for coming back in. It's been a few months off. I know it was meant to be a month off nearly a year ago. It's been extended out, so thanks all for your patience with me. I've got a list of things that I want to kind of check and want to kind of talk through and make sure we're happy with. A lot of it is stuff that we would do at a session 0, but I realised that, we played session 1 of this. Let me see if I can get the actual date. It was middle of 23, something like that.
Only a little while ago.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Holy shit, so 2 years?
Yeah. So where's my session 1?
We better finish this before I die, Jed.
I'm working.
No, it's the aim, Gav, is for you to die at the same time as your character.
Oh, okay.
File details.
Wait,
He is an necromancer. He could be here for a while.
I want to find out what happens to Helga.
Who the fuck's Helga?
From the first campaign, from COVID. And we all died and got reincarnated.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name?
Oh,
Rudy.
Yeah. I want to say, very beginning of 2023 that we started playing this game. I've got a background info that I sent you, Gav, on apparently New Year's Eve 2022 that I started writing. So that's, where my priorities were at. Yeah.
Well, good to be back.
The map as well.
Yeah. Yours is working, Sam, or not?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Any luck with you, Gav, then, or should I try and refresh?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I believe it's also pinned in the Discord somewhere.
Yeah, no, I've got it on my on my OneNotes.
The full version of Lurch. No sweat. Okie dokie. So I've got a couple of things that I want to check. First thing, kind of top of the line. Does this time slot still work for everyone?
Works fine for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm easy.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Would it suit people? Because I know one of the issues that we were running into before was people getting knackered by the end of the session. Would it suit people to start, say, half an hour earlier, 6:30, something like that?
I work from home on Thursdays, so I'm good.
Anytime after 4:30, no, 4:45.
I finish at 4:30, so that's fine.
I finish at 4:30 as well.
Beautiful. It's good hours.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, yeah. I'm picking 6:30 kind of on the arbitrary. I was going to say 6 was too early, but
6 is
like
1:08.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Six are like some of the time that will work.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Let's aim for 6:30, and then I think for the sake of keeping the energy up, what I'm going to plan to do is have like a 5-minute break sometime between 8 and 8:30 most sessions.
Okay.
With the aim of finishing, as I say, it's when things feel okay to finish later than 10, but earlier than 10:30 most weeks.
Depending on how many monsters Vic summons.
Well, that's yeah.
Well, change to wildfire or something else.
Depends how many.
Oh, you are going to change, are you?
Depends how many espressos Sam has in the 5-minute break.
Yeah, 50.
Vic, I know Vic, I know your wildfire change was something we talked about back when we were playing regularly.
Yeah.
So it's. And I think I said to you at the time, I've got plans that'll involve Tor quite a bit. I hope you can, you'll recall exactly what was laid out and hooks for Tor there. Yeah, so that's fine. Give me a second.
And these dice just will not stop wobbling.
Oh, I see them, yeah.
No problem. And then I guess, so right, to ask the next kind of obvious question then, do we all definitely want to go back to this campaign? Everybody's interested in this, everybody's feeling happy with it.
I am,
yeah. These characters, this game that we've been playing.
Yeah, he's a good
I would admit I am definitely going to miss playing Khan, but that's because I was really getting into that psycho beastie man.
Yeah.
The other campaign doesn't have to
Yeah,
go
I'm
anywhere.
sorry
That
about
could be
that, lads,
Jed's
but
break campaign.
I figured out how to
Don't
end
care
it
about the campaign.
afterwards,
But
but I just didn't have. I was just in a bad place mentally, so I couldn't fucking bring myself to do it back then. So, apologies.
It's just all about having fun playing your character and stuff, isn't it?
We all died on the way to our home planet. That's what happened in the
Right.
end.
Fun there.
Rocks
Definitely.
fell. Everyone died.
Invested in this one, Jed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, agreed.
I'd been weighing up in my head of like, well, do I want to pitch you guys playing like a completely different game, something like Heart the City Beneath, or
Nah.
this is exactly it. And I thought, well, let's just go back in with this. So that's fine. Yes, we want to do that. Okay, and then so the next question then is, since we took the break, there's been a rules update for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We obviously went into that with Gav's kind of interim game, and I'm really glad to have had the experience with both. My personal feeling is that I would like to update this, but I'm interested in hearing what everybody says on this thing, and I'm also kind of open to the idea of, if there are very specific reasons why not to, just tinkering with the fucking rules. Sam, I know you were really unhappy with the update to Twin Spell, for example, and I think so, unless there's any major objections to this, I'm happy to let you keep using the old version of Twin Spell. I know it's stronger, but I also don't think you were abusing it before.
I literally just made it for fucking inflict wounds, didn't I?
Well, sure, yeah, and that's strong, and it's a strong combo. But like, it's not like you guys. I see things done online with people doing kind of full optimization builds, and they're doing hundreds of points of damage around, and you guys aren't doing that sort of thing. So I don't feel the need to say, no, we're playing the rules as written and nothing else.
I think the question for me is how much work is it to fucking change over to the new class?
So yeah. Okay. So most of the spells have had an update. Most of the base class, all of the base classes have had an update. All of you were playing subclasses that haven't had an update. The exception maybe being Necromancer, which is currently in Unearthed Arcana, so there is going to be an update to Unearthed Arcana. So I wanted to give you guys the option then of going, right, okay, well, does Gex, for example, do you want to upgrade the base class monk but keep all your Drunken Master features, or do you want to play a different style of monk and keep Jethro in terms of flavor,
I've got the player's handbook up now, my own copy that I took photos of and turned into a PDF, obviously.
Nice, exciting. Yeah.
So Jed, do we have Unearthed Arcana in our campaign?
I'm more than willing to allow it. As far as the published material, it's like semi-published and playtest material. I don't know if it'll work on D&D Beyond.
So there is pretty large benefits to being a necromancer opposed to being one of the new 4 subclasses of mage.
Yeah.
So I would rather keep being the necromancer. But I don't know if I can swap it, because I don't know if this campaign has shared content for other Arcana.
And I don't know my way through the D&D Beyond system well enough to say yes, it's definitely this, without saying like, well,
No, we don't have Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah. So without suggesting to you, well, okay, do you want to build, a particular version of Obadiah as a placeholder and then just make a PDF character sheet and keep these things in your head? I'm not sure.
So can I just play 5.5 or whatever, the 5.0 version of a Necromancer?
Yes, that's also fine with me. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, that's what we'll do then. But do I use the spells from 5.24 or whatever they're calling it, or do I use the spells from 5?
My thought is update all the spells to the new version, update the base classes to the new version. So baseline wizard it's a little bit better. It's not an awful lot. A lot of the spells are kind of, shall we say, rebalanced a bit. A lot of them have had a few tweaks. And I think if we're updating the base rules, let's update all the spells. So same thing with Gronon, same thing with Tongi, same thing with Tor. Let's use the new versions of the spells. Like I say, if any of you've got specific reasons to say no, let's not do that, I'm keen to hear it. And that doesn't, I don't mean right now, but, you know, drop me a line over the next week and go, actually, I've been reading this or, you know, no, Jed, I don't want to put that much effort in or what have you, you know?
That feeling I'm having.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I follow you on that.
It's not a reason not to do it. It's just
Yeah.
my brain's looking at it again. How the fuck do I deconcoct this into class?
Yeah.
I think the monk
So
would be a
then-
pretty easy upgrade, to be honest. It's pretty simple.
What is the method of actually converting them?
Yeah,
Do we
that's
just build them again? That seems weird because
Yeah,
there
I'm
could be
surprised
lots
that
of
D&D
errors.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D&D Beyond doesn't have a button that just says update this character. I haven't had a good look to see whether there's that. But yeah, you can absolutely make a copy. So I would, you know, you can, you know, make a copy of the character, save your original one, and rebuild it.
Okay, well, if anyone finds any handy tips and shit for that, let's post in the D&D channel.
I'll have a
Yeah.
look if I have time.
I don't even know how you make a character.
I might be able to do it after gym on fucking Monday. I'll have a look
Yeah.
around.
Oh, so when I click on manage beside my character name, one of the options is character settings, and I have in current Obadiah 2014 core rules is unticked.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
That's character settings.
Yeah, I mean, that's a new
Manage.
option that will default to the thing.
I think that means when you create a character, if you don't have that selected, you just get the new rules, maybe.
Yeah,
Everything ticked.
Do I change to stars instead of wildfire then? Just to make it fucking easier.
like my quarterstaff has simple, versatile, and topple after it.
Yeah.
So I think this character is already converted.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe it's just
do your
the
class
item will be
abilities
converted.
say? Do your class abilities say legacy on them, or does your class option in the, you know, if you go into your manage your character and picking levels, does it say legacy on? I think your spells will say legacy next to them, definitely.
My spells do. Not all of them, though.
School of Necromancy Wizard, 12
Yeah.
levels.
Some
I'm
of them
not
won't
saying
get
the word-
updated, Sam, because they weren't in the they aren't reprinted in the new handbook. So if you've got a spell that originally came from Xanathar's Guide to Everything or Tasha's Cauldron or something like that, it might not be updated, so
No, they're existing by each other, so they're like duplicates. So there's Legacy Firebolt here, and then if I go into my learn spell things, there's Firebolt that's not a Legacy.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I still
it's
have
both.
I still have key points,
Yeah.
not focus points. So
Yeah, all my spells are legacy, so it looks like we'll have to rebuild it.
I'm not sure you will. Go to your spell list to go and change your spells. Go see. There's the new version next to the old version. You just have to delete the legacy one and change it to the new one. It's like I got message, and then underneath
That's
it
in
is-
manage spells, yeah.
I'm in the as if I'm making editing my levels.
you're in
and then
your
onto spells. Yeah,
Okay.
like the build.
Well, I'll do it I'll do it during the week, but yeah.
your managed
Yeah.
levels character. There
I'll
is,
figure it out.
yeah. I've dropped a Reddit thread in the Discord that, as far as from what I can see very quickly, like there's a bunch of D&D Beyond threads that just link to that Reddit thread, for example.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So yeah, different people are suggesting that. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Like I say, I'm interested in entertaining, especially as we discover things over the next few weeks of like specific exceptions, specific exemptions. Yeah, Sam, like, you know, Twin Spell. Especially as you said, it was a kind of core to your idea of the character. Yeah, like
Just his casting. It was the core
Touching
of
people.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. And so far, I think I've done the move once to great effect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's like my special move.
Yeah.
Was it those fucking trolls or giants?
No, I remember when Gromnon arrived in the fight with Titus, he came up behind two of the big, whatever the demons were. The
The chain devils, yeah.
Yeah, the human-sized ones that came out of the portals. and just grabbed them by the shoulders, and they both disintegrated.
There was only one chain devil in that scene, right? But there were imps.
No, no. I swear there was these other demons. They weren't imps. They were
There was some.
human-sized ones.
Yeah, it kept summoning some sort of like stony fucking creature.
I'm trying to remember what I. Yeah, without digging up my notes, I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, rad. No, and actually, and it was a good moment. I do remember Gronon's arrival in there definitely being a rad point. Were they Lemures? Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Invisible little bastard.
So there's the other thing I briefly mentioned last night, and I'd like to discuss it with the group because it might be this is just something Gav wants, but it isn't necessary for the campaign, and the rest of the players might not want it. But it was gaps in time during the campaign, because it's all back to back to back, and only like 2-3 months have passed in the game, but like
less than that, weeks.
It's like
because a big thing of my character's abilities is having a stable home and being able to upgrade it, and therefore use the bastion system and like have a teleportation circle and like planar blocking. Can't remember the name of the spell. Mordekainen's private sanctum.
Yeah,
having that active and protecting us from demons and fucking gods. So like, I don't even know if Jed wants to do this, but what I'm putting to the group is like, is that something? Because I know Tor wanted his druid fucking circle and shit. Like, is there any votes pro or against? I don't really care either way. I'll do what the group wants.
I am happy to have some in-game time pass because we do also need to fucking sort out those orcs.
Get them settled on that.
Are we gonna just free them and then just fuck off and leave them to like do what they want and just either starve to death and fucking murder people? You know what I mean?
I can't remember what our next direction was after that. We're going north into the other country
to fix whatever was going on in there because the forest has got some blight weird.
No, I'm talking big.
And then north.
Then head north,
or maybe to the capital, then north.
Because we met the spies, right?
Because it might be worth going to the king, speak to people, maybe get some shit from the capital, like resources, fucking magic items, whatever, potions, handy shit, and then head north. We can head north pretty quickly.
But that's the thing. The pace of the game was dictating that we should head north pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, we can,
so we didn't have time to spend 4 seasons training the fucking orcs and head to fucking farm.
We just need to spend a little bit of time there to grow some food or whatever. Help them.
Yeah. And then you had your magic to help that happen quick.
That would also give you time to set up what you need to be able to, start doing shit that you want to do as well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that taking a actual, maybe slowing the in-game urgency down for a session or two might make some benefits.
Yeah. So to step in as DM, I had set one in-character kind of time hint. I know that the pace of things in terms of NPCs giving you instructions and saying, right, now go here, now go here, now go here, has been quite quick.
Done it, but you don't necessarily need to.
So this is really some time ago, but after you left the lizard folk in Shymeet and you got to Lurston to get the boat down the river for the first time, you got an animal messenger that said you have until Lunasa. And Lunasa is historically and some of you might know it's the kind of summertime equivalent of Imbolc, so it's the midway point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox. So to put that in real world,
in Ireland,
is it okay? Yeah, sure. So you'll know about that. So what is it? Early August?
Yes, I think it's August the 4th this year.
So if where you guys are in game calendar is the equivalent of like mid-June, it's a couple of weeks after Midsummer. Not even a couple of weeks, but it's a week or so after Midsummer.
So we could spend like a month.
You've got
do what we need to do and then move.
Yeah. You've been told in some ominous, vague sense that you have,
Who the
yeah,
hell
probably
told us that?
you got an animal messenger that was from the lizard folk shaman. I think you were given enough information to work that out.
Must be.
Who was called Sasakath. Although effectively what it was a hare ran through the village and kind of growled at you.
And we have to head to Wellston, or is it Borrelor in the north?
So the next step I believe that you guys were given in terms of all of that was knowledge of a really old cleric who lives in a little village between Borrelor and Wellston. And you took that from. So to recap a few things, let's recap a few things then. You guys made it back to after you originally left the Dwarf City. The first time you left it, you took you went down back to Porthmon, kind of liberated that from the Claxtons. Killed Mrs. Claxton, killed one of the two spies that had come down from the north, but Gav gave a ring to the other one. You then tree strode again, reincarnated Tongi.
Yeah.
You then travelled back up to the capital, saw how some of it had burnt down. Well done.
Wasn't it?
And then the priest in the capital basically kind of went, no, you've all got to leave, and got you in a teleportation circle out to the eastern border. Do you all remember this? To Halla.
Yeah, because we needed to go to the fucking
Jameson farm.
That's exactly it. It was from Halla that you went to Jameson's farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy James. Carry on.
Yeah. James, and one of the pieces of information that you got from James was that not many people are still around from the old days, but one of them might be an old elf cleric named Hessine, who runs the Temple of the Dawn, which is in a village called Hailgwaed, which is in between Wellston and Borrelor.
Good use of Welsh there.
And that's where my Lucrota got licked.
That was where the Lucrota got licked. Little baby Cyric got a lick from the kind of weird eldritch mess that was in the moat around James's sanctum. Don't worry, I do have plans for that.
So we got, if we need to get anywhere quickly, we've always got Windwalk. So
So that was from there you did Windwalk it, or you flew at least one way or the other to Mazenal.
Yeah, we Windwalked to Mazenal.
What's the name of the village, Jed?
Hailgwaed. It's Heolgwaed. As you say, Welsh.
My kid decided to learn Welsh on Duolingo. Fucking idiot. Not Spanish. Can't speak fucking Irish, but you started to learn Welsh. It's like, cut the fuck on, love.
Might as well learn Dutch. Yeah.
Fucking traitor. Yeah.
I thought Irish was trendy nowadays after Kneecap started getting flack.
There are probably only 3 people in fucking Ireland that can speak Irish.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. What was I going to say? Yeah. After shenanigans in Mazenal, do we all remember?
Oh, vividly.
Yeah.
There's probably more slaves in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, we
found
taken on slaves and got rid of the golden cloaks, installed a new religion, made the council fucking make what's his name stand down, have a vote for leadership or something, didn't we? I can't remember who became the leader.
Was it the priest?
There was one guy that I exchanged the Book of the Dead with.
That rings a bell. But I think Ronan insisted on democracy as well, and then having votes.
Fucking terrible idea.
Because of Mr. Powders. Mr. Powders is going to be your champion in the mountain.
Yes.
The fucking bomb maker for Al Qaeda.
You then went out into Bedenreach, which is the human town just outside of Mazenal.
Yep.
Jethro failed to fulfill his destiny.
Yeah, be right. New destiny now.
And while you were there, a couple of new things have been set out. So you've come across a ship which has been overtaken by some kind of parasitic vine, maybe. Crew members are dying as a result. And that appears to have, something has attacked the ship, the riverboat, in the woods in Evie Wood, while travelling upstream along the beck.
We burn that ship, don't we?
Yes, you did. You burned that ship.
And I also have a note here saying I look for Captain Booth of the Seven Planks.
Yes.
I get passage and pay him and write a letter of reimbursement by the Bursar of the Kingdom.
That is exactly, where we ended the last session, was with people hunked up, a couple of giants amongst other people on the Seven Planks. And Captain Booth travelling down towards Ansil. I believe the plan was to leave the orcs and the giants at Ansil, give them a plant growth's worth of,
settle them there.
Food to farm. Yeah. See if Kilfer, the cleric, will take them into his flock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you can teach them to fucking behave.
Yeah.
Pick up the last of Bostic's things.
Yeah.
Oh, Bostic.
Don't bring up his name.
Yeah, we left Mr. Powers in charge of the religion. I just can't remember what democracy happened. We weren't there to witness it, were we?
You kind of nominated Powders as your head priest, so to speak, under the mountain. If you are the prophet of whatever is coming next, forced a regime change.
Well, he'd been complicit.
Powders?
No. The
Highcleve, Simon Highcleve, yeah.
Highcleve. Yeah, that's the term.
The Gelder.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
So the question is, are we tackling Evie Wood, which I'm sure Tor will want to do, or are we bypassing Evie Wood and going straight to our destination in order to... And also, how much time are we spending in Alsel? This will help Jed plan out everything.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of things I've got planned, if I can speak about it, but I would encourage you guys to go to Evie Wood.
Cool.
I have got things planned for it. That'll be kind of tuned up to your character level, and also, frankly, it does give Tor a little bit of spotlight time, because I think Mazanol was busy for just about everyone. Between Mazanol and Bedenreach with Beck and Black's kind of rivalry, Tor didn't get an awful lot, and I'd been excited to...
Gromnon and all that shit.
Yeah. It's the Gromnon show. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Well, yeah. Gronon and Jethro, and very obviously Tongi, like all got kind of, things to do there with characters.
Well, will we say the plan is, and I'm looking at the map here, to get out at the wood, head north to Everton. I think that's what it says.
Yep, Everton.
And get a boat or whatever and travel up north of Borrelor.
Well, can the boat we're currently on take us?
It's a riverboat, so I guess there's a delta near Hyluri, or a fucking fork or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you can see the fork in the river there.
A confluence, yeah.
But it would be going... Oh, don't say that word. I have to use this fucking HTML program at work called Confluence. It's terrible.
Really are. I'm very sorry.
It would be against the water, against the stream, against the flow.
Yeah, the boats haven't had trouble doing that. They've been travelling against the flow of things.
The
whole time. Hence, that's how they're getting
sales work.
True.
Yes. motors. We don't have those.
You do have a couple of pets now, so you've got the little baby Lucrotta. You've also got the owl chick.
Yep.
That got picked up from the bed.
I nearly got fucking torn a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it
The
is.
way he was treating that
nearly got
barman.
Nearly got some.
I even remember that one.
Nearly got a fucking party kill, inter-party kill going there. Like
That was a good episode.
That's funny.
I remember getting particularly angry at that.
Sorry about that.
No worries. No, we were just talking about you. Just you and the bartender and
the guy who
the bar owner
raised your pet for you and you threatened him and his family with death.
Yeah, that's the one. It was
So-
a really, really funny one, that.
Vic, we were saying we'll head to Evie Wood next because that's what's planned.
Mhm.
And we'll cross north once we solve whatever problems there and head up to find our cleric.
All right.
Presumably on
What?
the way we drop the orcs off and
Yeah, but that's the thing. I really think like spending a day or a week even in Ansel with the orcs and the cleric is like way too little. Like, what if these cunts just run amok and kill everyone and starve to death? It's like total failure.
Like Jed said, we got like nearly 8 weeks.
Should we round it to 6?
Okay, 6.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got 6
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, okay. And whatever we're doing in the north, we might be able to come back or establish some form of communications with Kilfer. So we can do.
Well, if you can set up a teleportation circle,
I
you've got
can't.
a very good chance to.
That takes a year.
I can do
That's-
something.
Oh, you can memorize a tree, can't
as
you,
long as there's
Tor?
a tree, yeah, as long as there's a tree, I can get us back.
I've
As
also
long as we're on this
got
plane.
word of recall.
What's that do?
You and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. So basically, if I create a sanctuary at Ansel or wherever the orcs will be, we can teleport there at any point. It is a 6th level spell, but it's worth it.
Is Sanctuary the spell Sanctuary?
No, basically,
Home
what's
base.
the...
I'm grabbing the spell just so I can give any kind of advice on this. It previously designated. No, it's sanctuary with this. It's got a small s. So
Okay.
Yeah,
you
like,
just
you must designate a
location.
location such as a temple as a sanctuary for casting
Oh,
a spell.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Cal-
So you
wherever
pick a
it
place
makes
to cast the spell. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it'd be appropriate doing. You're a moonlight dude and you're going into sunlight temple. That seems a bit offensive.
Praise the
Yeah,
Oh.
cool. Okay, we can. we can set something
Tongi
up.
can find a cave and designate that as a sanctuary.
Yeah.
There's an inn there. Just designate that.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be worried you teleport into there. You're gonna be making money from beer.
The other thing is bastions, Jed.
Yeah.
As in, are we going to start using them if
Yeah.
we're properly
yeah.
updating to this level of?
Yeah.
I'm.
I'm not opposed to it.
Maybe
And what
the
I'm
good
going to
thing
say
is
is, yeah,
right now part of the capital. We could go move
Yeah.
in and take over part of the city.
Yeah,
Go to family.
that would be the obvious thing to do. Is I know you talked about before, Gav, making a donation to the rebuild. In fact, did you? I can't remember exactly. Did you make a donation towards the rebuilding of the East End? I know you talked about it.
I did talk about it as an option.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
have nothing
I
on my
can't.
notes
Yeah,
to say that.
Yeah,
the other
I-
option is to set up something around the orcs in Ansel and because Ansel is essentially the center of the kingdom
Make
and
it
near
sound.
EV
There's no
Forest.
Becks. There's no Becks. He's got a house that we fucking landed the boat near.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the town, but
Well, it's like just down the road from Ansel.
the
actually,
Reach
like
was it?
miles away.
No.
there is a Beck country. So the Becks obviously have a house in Bedenreach. There is
They're not using it.
there is the townhouse in Ansel, which they're also not using, but that happens to have a portal to another plane in the basement.
Probably.
And there is the Beck country house that you know of, which is a little bit further down the river.
That's where I'm on about.
Country.
Well, I think the one with the portal in the basement would probably do with a bit of protecting.
Yeah, I think we just shape Earth and fill it in.
Yeah. Can we not just destroy the portal with magic or something? I don't know.
But then if we have the ability to move around the kingdom really quick, and we start either memorizing trees or setting up teleportation circles.
To fucking hell.
Well, yeah, that's the point. We kind of have to stop it, guard it, destroy it.
Yeah, so we just fill it in, like create it in a big fucking stone.
Yeah, no, there's ways to do it, but I mean, it's something worth thinking about. Like, that's the benefit of having our bastion in Ansel over a bastion in Iluri.
Yeah, but I want about the Beck country house that's like a mile or two down the road from Ansel.
Yeah, you all walked it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took, I don't know, half a day or something like that, if I recall.
It's a nice place, out the way, but we can still walk to town and lock down the main city mansion thing.
What about the place where, was it in Ansel, the place we found where the
slaver market?
The slaver market with the sky iron that had fallen through the fucking ceiling or something and was in one of the shells. It was ages ago.
That was the flesh market. The meat
market.
If
we repurposed the flesh market into a bastion in the town?
It's a pretty cool shaped building.
So
repurpose it into a gladiator building for the
I do like the story behind burning down a city block and rebuilding it. I'm also invested in the Ansel
story. You said we have to have one bastion.
True. We can have one each.
Rebuilding it in Obadiah's fucking whatever you call it, image.
Okay, so something to think about, but like, either way, it's probably going to need huge payment to stonemasons and shit in Iluri to come up and do the actual work.
I'm pretty sure we are fucking loaded.
Oh, we are. Cursory glance at the monies on my character sheet is 10 grand. Plus odds and ends.
Fucking gems and stuff.
Yeah, no, it does. Probably another 1,000 in odds and ends, and then magical items that I haven't any value on. And a couple of things from Bex's corpse, by the way, Jed, that we have not cast Identify on yet.
Yes, so I know you've got a couple of potions. I'm trying to remember what else.
I will paste my notes.
Yeah.
In the Keeper's channel.
You also found in Beck's house a book of tattoo flash. A book of magical tattoos. So I have some prepared for you. I'll share that at the end of the session.
5 inks.
So you found 5 inks there. I think you already had one. You know the name of a tattoo artist in Hyluri who could do magical tattoos.
That's only available to Jethro?
What?
Why would it be only available to Jethro?
No, everyone can get magical
tattoos.
Oh, can they?
Vic was talking about it early on. He was the one that was into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
can get, like, cantrips tattooed on yourself and shit.
Sweet. Okay, well in that case.
I know cantrips aren't amazing, but still, it's it's fucking basic shit, innit? There's loads of shit you can get tattooed.
Yeah.
I'll be down for some of that.
Well, my cantrips are fucking 3d8 damage.
I haven't blagged the. I know there are some existing. What am I trying to say? Some existing tattoos that are like magic items in certain rule books. I've got some custom ones, and I'm going to say these are the ones you have found in Beck's mansion. And then other ones are kind of. Let's say I'm not going to say they're by negotiation, but we'll work it out kind of in character as people play. So I'll give you guys an example of that.
So Gulrod, he was the head of the Golden Cloaks, was he?
Yes.
So I have Gulrod's spellbook, magical ink with lots of components, and then I have Gulrod's jewelry box, contents unknown.
Yeah.
Written down here. So there's those things as well.
Yeah, there's some nice jewelry in there.
the spellbook actually do have a list of spells.
Yeah, I was sure that I'd given you that already, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're minted.
Are there any other plot threads that you all can think of that we haven't gone over? Anything that was left loose from your travels in the south from early on? Any other characters that you were all kind of dying or itching to kind of go, oh, actually, I wonder how this person's doing?
Well, this the original. What the hell happened to the original girl?
Yeah.
You caught her and cut her throat.
Yeah, we killed her.
Yeah, no. Titus cut us through.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I made the executive decision.
There was a letter I wrote to her father asking for monies.
Yeah.
That was meant to be delivered to Hylori, but we'd never received.
We met her father.
No,
yeah,
we
right?
spoke to him though.
Yeah.
We seen him because that's how we got Tongi in the party, and
Yeah.
then I was moaning at him about being paid.
What happens there?
And he got angry. He got
fought
very
his
angry.
enemies, and then
He was having a very bad time at the time, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we just told him his daughter was dead, and then fucking some turtle started moaning about not being paid.
Well, I can see how that might have went down.
yeah.
But then we did go and fucking kill all his enemies and save his town.
But we also caused political headaches by killing his enemies.
Huh.
So there is that problem.
Yeah, but we took no, we've already taken that to the king.
So there's also the problem
And
of
the fact that
the
they
king.
were-
That's
had
already been
people
dealt with.
from
That fucking Clarkson, whatever.
Claxton thing. Yeah. So there's the problem with the king as well.
Yeah.
Because I remember this being more focal when we last played. It was like, well, this cunt's made a fucking deal with the devil, and now we're treating with him. And how many more cuts does it take before the devil fucking gets his soul?
Yeah.
Or her?
Yeah, that was it. The scars, his decrees.
And then
Yeah,
the
we
plot
just
in the
why-
north, which we know nothing about. But Obadiah is tending to think that the guys up north are actually fucking, well, I don't know, atheist or old religion, and are actually decent people. And all this time, the king's just been a greedy cunt trying to keep his kingdom together using demonic magic.
I think he's just trying to keep himself alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kingdom is right for the taking.
Pussy.
Remember? It's the overarching theme in Gromland's head, anyway.
And the day a king needs to die so the devil doesn't get his due.
Mm.
Was there anything about the prophecy, Jed, that, like, about the king's death? Like, if he dies?
I don't think that you know of.
If he does, he
Okay.
does.
Yeah, we only know what Jimes told us about his fucking. It was Jimes, isn't it? He told us about the scars.
For his descendant, at
Yeah.
least.
James said to ask about the scars at the very least. Was it James that said to ask?
His skull, don't we?
No,
Don't we?
no, it was
No, it was
Gelder.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Simon Highcliffe who said to ask about the scars.
Yes,
James has told you a bit more. So I believe James has
I think
told
we
you.
asked about the scars, did we? Was that before we went back?
No, because we haven't been back to the capital yet.
You,
we went back when we found out it burned.
Yeah, but we've been to.
No. That would have been after Simon Highcliffe would have told us about that.
you went to Mazenol the first time
Sorry,
round.
before Simon Highcliffe told us.
Yes.
Oh, yes, then we returned to this.
You went to Mazenol the first time round. Highcliffe mentioned the scars the first time you met him. He said, ask the king about his scars.
But when we went back, we didn't actually see the king, did we? We just saw
You did
Genevieve.
see the king. Genevieve and Visca, who's the priest in the city.
Yeah, and then it whisked us away straight away back to Mazenol.
Yeah, he kind of shooed you away.
The witch, Jed. That's the other thread that we haven't talked about.
The witch?
Witch.
The witch that you encountered in the Hells?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah. With the jackal's head.
That's the other bit that we haven't mentioned. I can't remember. Did we promise her something? We made a deal, right, to get out.
I think we were going to send a soul to her at one point.
We did a trade.
You sold us some sky iron.
That's right.
I was
she
trying to
gave
do all
us a
kinds of
means
tempting
to talk to her, didn't she?
She did. She gave us. Was it a book or did she just teach me how to do it? I do have a book on binding and traveling, which is plane or binding, banishment, contact of the plane, plane shift, sending.
Oh, we could have found out one of the fucking.
I think that might have been in Gulrod's. I don't know.
I think you have found multiple copies of that book.
Yeah, I think so too.
In different places. But I think the first one you found was in Beck's basement in Ansel. I think that's the first time you found that, but Gulrod definitely had a copy of it. Movis had a copy of it, but I don't think you found it.
Movis was the old elf that we first encountered, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, in Penvaden, yeah.
It's also probably worth mentioning the bit where Titus released the demon. And somebody was behind me. I think it was Jeffro, but they didn't see me do it, but then came into a room with no one in it.
Yes, I was following you.
And that was... Do you remember where that was?
No, someone's basement.
It was in the basement of the Hall of Artifice,
Yes.
also in
Yes, it
Hyrule.
was. Yes, it was.
Jesus, that was really early.
Yeah.
It's worth remembering now.
Yeah. Certainly a loose thread.
The guy who was in the... He was in the dagger, right?
Yeah.
So what's that imply? That there's a demon out there? In Lurch?
Well, remember, it was the characters will have known is it was a room that Titus got to first, and there was clearly something caged up in it at some point.
By the time you got there, the cage looked as though it had been burst open.
That was the one.
Recently.
Yes, that was before you all suspected Titus of being a bastard.
I knew he was a bastard because he was from the east.
Yeah.
Foreigners.
Halfling, innit?
Yeah. He's not dead anyway. He's going to come back as a demon. Watch.
Maybe. Kill him again.
So. Yeah.
No, he killed him.
I hope he comes back as like the biggest demon as well. Just like 90-foot tall Titus.
Oh, you just watch.
But he's still angry because he's a halfling-sized demon. So all the other demons are like 200 feet tall, but he's only 90. It's like, it just pisses him off.
Oh, bless him. All right. No sweat. Well, yeah, so on the topic then, the custom tattoos doc, I'm going to share the link. Copy link. I'll put it in the Discord.
Better.
So you all can argue as to who gets what on that, or bear in mind that like there are some what I think of as quite powerful options, but they would use 5 of your 6 pieces of ink, for example. Yeah.
So did Beck himself had tattoos?
Beck himself had at least one tattoo. You found a tattoo or a pair of tattoos on his chest that looked like a set of devil's eyes, actually.
Around the nips.
Yeah, it was kind of on his upper chest, wasn't it?
Did he have a Trump stamp?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Look at Blaze. Am I reading that right?
Blaze tattoo?
Increase one ability score of your choice by 2, 4, or 6.
But there's a downside to it.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Who cares? Burn bright, burn fast. Fair play. You suffer 1 per.
I mean, if someone has fucking Revivify and a big stash of diamonds.
Yeah, we kind of do.
I could have 30,
come on.
30 strength. No, 30 endurance and 25 strength.
This is one of the things now with 2-4 is it allows you to go up to 30 on your ability scores.
Yeah.
Technically, you can't do it. Normally, you can't do it until you're level 19 or higher. But let's bend the rules.
So, do we just fucking
epic as well?
Do we just tattoo that on Tongi and make him fucking
Oh, it's on Jethro, surely. Because
Tom
Tom
G
is the one that needs to cast the spell.
No, but I do
Tom
die a
then
lot.
becomes
No,
Jethro's defibrillator.
You should put it on somebody that has like powerful magic or whatever, so that they never fail their saves. Because I die all the time. It'll be stupid.
You're already really powerful.
Yeah,
From memory serves me.
yeah, pretty
You
good.
got, yeah.
And at the same time, Jethro is the only one of you that's died.
Yeah.
Jethro, I nearly put down in the first round in the last major combat.
I also regularly get knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
That's why Jethro needs to be bumped up, I think.
Well, monks are stronger, I believe.
Death save.
Yeah.
He's just walking around with like 10 grand's worth of fucking diamonds on him at all times. Like,
Yeah, why not?
he's like a battlefield medic.
I'm basically Jeffro's defibrillator at this point.
Yeah.
Going around like Mr. T.
Yeah, exactly. Pity the fool.
He says a gold chain, a chain that just gets a little bit necklace that gets a bit smaller after every fight. Just takes a diamond off.
So some of these are class features from classes that none of you are playing. Some of them are item features, item properties, and some of them are things that I've kind of seen suggested around. But yeah, you all can sit and argue about what you want to do.
Oh my god, Staves is just asking for me to put that on fucking Grondon's forehead and use it as some sort of miracle maker.
How do I know that you were going to lean towards that one?
It was, fucking... Oh. I could be like, it's a miracle! There's writing on my forehead.
You'll just have Messiah or Prophet on your forehead forever.
This is when somebody uses telepathy to make me think swear words or Gromnom's a cunt and it writes it on my forehead.
Might be good for stealth though. You could be like, hey, you take the guy on the left, just written on your forehead.
Caution's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, they're all probably pretty good.
Yeah.
I just haven't read them all.
Yeah. The caution spell is basically just the contingency spell, Gav. So if you're interested in that specifically, I know you could learn it, but
I've got it.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
I've got it in a spell book, I think. I just haven't learned it yet because it takes or the components I think take whatever to make,
Yeah, it's expensive.
Chains would be pretty good for Jeff.
Veil's pretty good.
Veil, yeah, I've just read it. Veil would be epic for Jethro.
Yeah.
Being invisible while fighting, as we learned, is fucking strong.
Yeah.
But it's only regular invisible. It's not what's it called? Extended
invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
Well, it is in the sense that you can definitely attack. There's nothing in that says you become visible if you make an attack or any other action.
Lasts one turn.
It lasts for a turn, so it lasts,
Oh, in that case, that's a Gromnon thing with his twin spell. That could be really
it's
good.
a bonus action now. I need bonus action.
Yeah.
I do bonus actions as well.
So I'm glad to hear they're all good. Like I say, you've got 6 doses between you at the minute.
And we know it's Tatsuist and Hyluri. We can
that's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, so if she's got magical ink, you can find that out.
And Jed, are these like spells? But
in what
now
sense?
when we say, okay, we want to tattoo Veil on Jethro, is now Veil gone? Or do we still have the recipe for Veil?
It's like tattoos in a flash book. So yeah, if presumably if you had, you've got 6 books, 3 of you could get a 2 dose tattoo. Each of you could get a 1 dash, the same one. Each of you could get the bounding tattoo. So no, there's no limit on that. Yes, Sam.
Cool. Bounding, is that meant to say once per turn?
Yes. It was meant to say once on your turn.
On your turn. And is it just once per... so you can do that every turn, is my point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Live editing from Jed.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
That's really good.
All of us can just jump across Lurich.
We can just fucking all keep up with Jethro at this point. If we just all took that.
Yeah.
But Jethro, what's your movement?
Oh, it's like 45 with 2 bonuses. No,
So you
it's
can-
more than that. 50.
So you can, yeah. So you're basically jumping 150 feet around.
30 feet by
Oh no,
that's-
it's,
that's-
no,
yeah,
30 feet plus. Yeah,
you can
sorry.
do 30 feet plus the remaining 35
That's
feet or whatever it is. Movement.
You're
But,
like fucking Mario.
If you got that tattoo, yeah, it's strong. But that's just the new jump spell. Do you all remember Fern casting jump on Khan?
Yeah.
And and what a difference that did make a big difference to his movement. So yeah,
that's
Absolutely
the reason I
did.
loved playing
Yeah, I know. I like you, Vic.
Khan.
Love
I
that.
fucking loved playing Khan. because of that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Sort of why I want to play him now. I want to still be doing that crazy shit.
Yeah.
I think I fell in love with the barbarian.
Do you know what? I love study. Gain expertise in one skill proficiency.
Yeah,
choice.
that's good.
Like if I had
Goddamn
expertise,
chains.
expertise in
Circumstance
perception.
we're in.
Is that a bonus action to activate that jump thing?
To cast the spell, if you've got the jump spell, it is.
The tattoo.
No, it doesn't. It won't use your bonus action. You're spending 10
Like
foot
a
of your
racial
movement.
ability.
God. Yeah,
It just happens.
You can do it again, and the way I've written it, you can do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's my vote.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can all get that tattoo. You've got enough ink for that. But
Means we still need to return to Lurich though to get it done.
I think
Or High Lurich.
because from a fucking cheesy metagame point of view, we're at such a high level and we're fighting such big things
How much skin does it take up?
that we should be
Okay.
dumping 5 onto one character. Opposed
I'm
to
happy to spend everything on one person.
I-
if
1
we
onto
know
5
that
characters.
he's
You know what I mean?
Be good. Do you know what I mean?
I hope you'll agree. Those five dose abilities are quite strong.
Yeah.
Yes.
As are the 4s. Like, yeah, extra mobility is great when you need it. Jethro's got a whole bunch of extra mobility, but Obadiah's not going to benefit an awful lot from an extra 20 feet of movement per turn.
Exactly.
Whereas, yeah, I mean, both of those 5th level, 5 dose abilities are strong.
I think
in my
Fate
opinion.
and Tamed might be really handy on Jeffro if he gets himself really dead.
I was looking more at the 4s. Like the Blazing Veil are epic for our frontline fighters.
Do not rely on me to get your ass up.
No, we rely on Tongi. Because he's dependable, Vic.
I generally, mate, I would not diss my fucking healing.
I'm also
not dissing
usually
your
next
healing.
to Jeffro.
Just in your fucking temperamentality. You might just go psycho and kill a fucking barman.
Yeah? Shouldn't try and keep my owl there.
Release an elemental to just go, run havoc around the town.
Yeah. So I am chaotic neutral, mate. I'm not being evil. I'm just releasing it to have some fun.
That is terrifying. I can't remember what alignment I am. I think it was lawful neutral.
Every character I make is chaotic neutral or neutral chaotic. Because I'm not planning on being evil, but I want to make some fucking chaos.
Alignment is something that you totally ditch from this game. It's so stupid.
They kind of halved. They kind of have.
Where is it on the character sheet anyway?
That's what I mean.
It's in like
Is-
notes or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not there.
Yeah.
On the front page of a character sheet.
Yeah,
No, it's in,
that's what I mean.
Where is it in
or
notes?
You kind of-
background.
I think the official line is now
Yeah,
that your alignment changes based on what you do and not the other way around.
Yeah, I changed
Um,
it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm lawful neutral.
I'm true
Which is
neutral,
also
apparently. According to
terrible.
I was chaotic and then I changed it. I was chaotic neutral. I changed it to chaotic good when I saved Bostic.
What about that time you pushed that kid off the roof?
Back to chaotic neutral for you, Jeffro.
No, that's back to fucking chaotic evil.
Man, that was great.
So I've got the new monster manual, and those do still have alignments on them.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, and that's beneficial for me as a DM, but you know, as I'm sure you're all aware,
thing.
Yeah,
like orcs being like totally chaotic evil. If they follow that god, like the dark elves, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
but if the other dark elves follow a different elven god, then they won't be.
Well, that's it. I'm sure you're all aware. So drow are no longer really a monster. They are a non-player character species. Same thing with orcs. Orcs are now a non-player character species rather than it's not just one stat block for all orcs. Is what I'm saying there.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've done away with that. This does kind of beg the question. So for player options, they've done away with half species. So Gex, forgive me for putting words in your mouth. I'm assuming Jethro will go just into orc rather than half orc, at least from a mechanical point of view.
Didn't they just say like? Did it say like you could just flavor it like that?
Well, I'm going to say that.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah.
It's the mother.
Mountain dwarf is
Jethro's mother is not really like. I don't know.
They just didn't want to use the word rape in the fucking player manual.
Yeah, well, that's part of it.
It's not his mother's not really a thing in the backstory, so I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's kind of my feeling on the matter. I'm absolutely happy for you to say, Jethro's father was an orc and his mother wasn't. Mechanically, I'd encourage you just to pick the orc option. But if you decide you want to pick the human option and say, well, he's got tusks and tall,
if we're updating it, I'll make him an orc, but like he can still be half orc. Right?
Yeah, that's my feeling on the matter. If somebody were playing a half elf, I'd say, well, look, you can still say one person is, yeah.
If it makes it interesting, then
you
just choose a predominant species.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I can't remember what the difference is with dwarfs now, Sam. Like as to how they've
just killed all the sub races, haven't they?
Is that right? Yeah.
Like the mountain and the deep and the Durgar and the Durgar is still there.
Feral tieflings are no longer a thing.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, for example.
What, tieflings?
Feral tieflings in particular.
Different types of tiefling. Because there were loads of different types of tiefling.
Is there some sort of color coding thing on tieflings now?
There is. There are a couple of different types of tiefling. There are 3 different types, which are abyssal, chthonic, and infernal.
Oh, so they've gone with the kind of warlock.
Stuff. I will probably be keeping the old dwarf because they've taken away my armor proficiencies.
What? That's retarded.
Yeah, because that's what
also.
Yeah, so they have. Yeah.
I'm taking a long rest.
I'm happy with that, Sam. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. The only, I mean, there's 2 bonuses there that are nice. The dark vision's doubled, and the speed is also 30 feet. But the armor proficiency is literally baked into the character as well in how I built him.
There's also tremor sense, so stone cunning has changed from what it used to be, and so it's blind sight. But
blind sight is excellent. Like you can viably play a blind monk and work in combat, which I think is awesome.
But yeah, no, I follow you, Sam. And again, like I'm happy for people to make those choices, especially if it is, sticking to specific legacy things.
I don't know. What a mess in 1 minute.
Congratulations. 5 XP.
It was good. I had to drink a lot of liquids after work, so it was big.
Yeah. Okay.
You also lose your advantage to poison.
What?
Has that been taken away?
Just serious fucking change for the dwarves.
They've pretty much taken away like all race fucking Pacific gains.
Don't start, Vic.
No, that's what they've done.
So species traits are
they have.
And there's a lot more stuff folded into background now rather than Dwarven Resilience
yeah,
poison
they
is
still
still
get
there.
it.
Yeah, Dwarven Resilience is still there.
And they
Dwarven
know-
Toughness, so you get extra HP.
Yeah, which it isn't in Mountain Dwarf. That was to be specific.
Yeah, that was what was Hill Dwarf, was Dwarven Toughness, and Mountain Dwarf got the extra weapons
they
training.
still
and things
have
like that.
tremor sense, but it's just you have to use a bonus action for stone cunning.
So
No.
they didn't have tremor sense before, is
Yeah.
my point.
Oh.
Stone cunning used to be you got advantage on your history checks if it was related to stonework, like stonemasonry,
Yeah, I remember that part.
which is a ripping if ever I heard it.
If they just flat
And-
out change Dark Vision now as well.
Dark Vision's always been fucking tenuous. Like, I remember in 2nd edition, it was like thermal vision.
Because it says here that you can see it as if it's bright light for 60 and dim for 60, but then the new one just says you have dark vision range of 120.
let me get the actual rule for dark vision.
Does that mean that bright and dim light's changed?
Just says
So bright, bright. There was always a difference between bright and dim light with dark vision. So dark vision in the previous rules was you can see in dim light as though it's bright, and you can see in darkness as though it's dim light. A dim light should impose disadvantage on visual perception checks. I think I pulled that on you guys once, and you all went, "What?" And so I said, "Right, well, I won't do it again because
the light rules in D&D are wonky. Like,
Yeah.
I can remember an old GM of mine from like 20 years ago. We were in this gigantic fucking cavern, and there was a crystal in the middle of it that was emitting, like, it was as bright as the sun. But we couldn't see it because we were more than 120 feet away, and it was in dark.
yeah."
Yeah, it was just this weird shit. We got into a big fucking argument.
Yeah, that's a bit.
How light works?
Like there's one thing to say that you can't see it, but that you yourselves aren't being illuminated. You know, like if somebody's got a torch in the dark, the torch might not be lighting you up, but you can see where the fuck the torch is coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he was at once saying, yeah, we could see it, but also, no, we couldn't see it. Like, it was...
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's just inconsistency.
Yeah, he was retarded.
If you have dark vision, you can see in dim light within a specified range as if it's bright light, and darkness within that range as if it would dim light. It's still the same rule.
Why is that not written in the new fucking character thing? Just says you have dark vision 120 feet, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it's in the rules glossary. I'm sorry if D&D Beyond isn't giving you the rule.
Yeah, but on the old one it was written like that, exactly the same as in the glossary.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
They've gone, everyone knows what dark vision is now, don't they? Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, evidently.
I just realised I've lost something. Never mind.
Lost what?
I've lost 2 points in wisdom changing my race.
You might get them back from your background, depending on what you pick. Because it will. Your racial stat bonuses are no longer a thing. So your species doesn't have any ability bonuses, but your background will have ability bonuses built into it. So pick something that gives you wisdom in a background.
Where does it say? It says skill proficiencies, tool proficiencies.
Yeah, where is it? Sorry, I'm clicking through.
Prior to that, yeah.
It will depend on which background you pick, if that makes sense, as to which bonuses you get. So if you want wisdom, and basically what it'll do is it'll give you...
Mine set as custom.
Your set is custom background?
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, so that might be giving you a legacy thing, I'm not sure. But if you pick, say, Acolyte, you'll be able to... It'll give you the choice between Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma. You'll get an ability, you'll get a level 1, like an Origin feat. And you can basically, between Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma, you can put 2 points into one of them and 1 point into the other one, if that makes sense. I don't think you can put 3 into 3. One into 3 each.
No, I think that's human only.
I don't even know if human... Yeah.
You can increase one score by 2 and another by 1, or 3 by 1.
Okay, cool, yeah. So that is, cool. Yeah.
But there's a load of fucking backgrounds now.
Yeah.
And not many of them are legacy, so they must, I think, made more.
Yeah.
Since we last played my game.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there are new ones out or not.
I don't think
Yeah, no, there's a bunch. Because if you go to game rules and then backgrounds, the list must be 50-ish long.
Let's have a look. I'll have a
And
look
I think
on
there's also rules for making your own as well. But only like 10 of them are fucking legacy, so there must be more ones.
Have a look on Fern would be the person to do.
Archaeologist, adept linguist, I think they're anthropologists, they're all wisdom. Not that fits Tangi.
Is the optional feature manager gone?
There's optional. Yeah, no, I think it.
I guess that
Is
was
it a legacy thing?
Yeah, you might have lost I don't know that there are any optional features anymore if we're updating the base class. What are you looking for, Sam?
Well, currently they're all text. That's what I was wondering.
Okay, yeah.
Metamagic options, sorcerer's versatility, magical guidance, additional sorcerer spells. They're all ticks on my thing.
I think a lot of those just got folded into the new class in terms of things like you can now change your cantrips when you level up where you couldn't before.
I'm not sure this one comes across. They do.
You can tap into it's a 5th level speed feature. Okay, yeah, sure, I follow what you mean. Spin one.
I don't think that's been brought across.
No.
I'm going to side by side all the way through this because I'm not sure it's all there.
Yeah. No, okay, so that is a sorcerer class feature that I don't think is in the new sorcerer class. 5th level sorcerer class. When you finish, it's a different. You get sorcerer's restoration, so you can short rest. You get sorcery points back. That's what you get at 5th level.
So look, do we want to remake our characters during the week and post up? And before we meet up next Thursday, we should have some sort of understanding of what problems converting is going to cause the characters.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
It's better than spending the evening just with this bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't want to do it now either. But I think, Jed, if there's going to be lots of homebrewing to try and bring in the features that I'm used to, I'm just going to say no. Is that a problem?
Yeah, I don't want to lose. Master. Fuck it.
I don't think so. Drunken Master you should absolutely be able to keep because it's just play the subclass as it is and update the base class. What you've just put in the thing there, Sam, is a base sorcerer class feature. So again, I'd be inclined to say if you're updating the class, you'd lose that feature. So I'll give you the choice if you don't want to update Gronon at all, or if you want to say, well, I'll update the spells and nothing else. And we'll keep the base rules because there are certain things in the base.
You can do the spells separate of doing the class.
Yeah. If that's going to be the easiest way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Just because I remember going through all these optional features when we made it originally, Jez.
Yeah. Some of them got pretty good, I know.
Yeah. It's just well fleshed out. I don't know. It's not that I'm not seeing the advantage. It's just potentially a complete rebuild of the way it works, which is not.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. You were fond of the character and the mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've changed to Orc. Makes no difference. Except I get Adrenaline Rush.
What's that do?
When I take dash, I get temporary HP as a bonus action. So it's a free dash with temporary HP as a bonus action, I guess. Or I could use Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
Which I get. Oh shit! Do I get a Step of the Wind?
You absolutely got Step of the Wind.
No, I can't remember what the extra thing is. Oh, with Step of the Wind, I can take someone with me, I think. Oh, that's the new rules. disengage dash. Yeah, the new rules I can take someone with me. I'm not gonna
that could be really good.
Yes, it is, because I can take them with me for the rest of my turn, and they don't get opportunity attacks.
When you expend a focus point to use Step of the Wind, you can choose a willing creature within 5 feet of yourself that is larger or smaller. You move the creature with you until the end of your turn. Yeah, that's a level 10 monk feature now. Yeah.
So I can just carry you 150 feet away from the fight.
Yeah, exactly. For saving downed
I
people.
carry you 75 feet away from the fight and then run all the way back and punch a guy in the face. Well, actually, no. No, yeah, that's one. No.
Because a normal human is 60 feet.
I could do 50 feet, run 50 feet back, and also still do, my turn. I don't have to take the dash action if I do it that way. Yeah. But I'm not. Yeah. Not until I get Drunken Master.
No, grand. Okie dokie. I think that's everything that I wanted to go through for tonight. Then, so we'll aim for 6:30 next week.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Like I say, go away, have a look through your new character stuff. I will leave the decisions up to you guys what you do with your characters. I'm going to use things like the example I come back to is Surprise, because Surprise has had a really simple change in terms of the base rules. What I think of as the base rules, I'm going to update to the new version.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Better.
Yeah, in at least some ways, there are a lot of clarifications in terms of the wording. A lot of things run a fair bit smoother. And I have bought the books, so don't make me waste that money. So I've got the new DMG, I've got the new monster manual. I've got a few things kind of queued up that are a lot of the time. Sometimes I use things directly out of the monster manual, and sometimes I put things together kind of custom for y'all. Do have a think and a talk among yourselves, about what you want to do with the tattoos, but you've got until you are next in High Lurry to to get them put on, so that's fine, Yep.
To
make the decision. Okay. Cool. All right.
Well, thanks, Jed.
Yeah. Anybody want to play a video game?
Anybody with a peanut?